All right, welcome back, team. I left the last episode off with my narcissistic ex who used to stalk and harass me, and he would call me. It's like he knew my whole schedule. As soon as I woke up, it would be phone call, phone call, phone call, text message, text message, text message, all day long. And if I didn't respond, he would just pop up on me. And I let you know that at one point we were not even in the same state. And when I stopped responding to his phone calls and text messages, he just moved back to Phoenix, and the stalking and harassment started up again. And when I didn't respond to his phone calls or his text messages, he would just pop up where I lived. And one time he popped up after months of this nonsense because I didn't want to be with him, but he didn't want to let me go. And he put his hands on me. We got into a physical altercation because this grown man, who was at this point was 25 when I was about 20, wouldn't leave me alone. And I'll go more into that at some other point in time. But we got into a physical fight. But I'm also like 5'10" and a former athlete. I'm about the same size as he is. So it was like two dudes fighting, to be honest. And we were on the ground at one point in time. And I was able to get him off me. And I screamed at him to get out of my house. And he did. And he left me alone for, I feel like, I don't really remember. I feel like it was a couple of weeks. And then the cycle started all over again. So to my young ladies, if you're listening, men that cheat on you and try to emotionally abuse you will eventually physically abuse you, and you don't want any parts of that. At the first signs of these things, please leave these men alone, because as it would turn out, this man is part of why my career is upended right now with this professional basketball team, if you could actually believe that. So I got back together with him out of safety. It wasn't because I loved him. It wasn't because I wanted to be with him. It just got to the point where I was like, I think it might just be safer for me to get back together with him so I could figure out a way to get away from him. And that's what I did. I won't say that I made the best choices, but I will say that I became someone that he couldn't stand. And we were only back together for, I feel like, 4 or 5 months before he finally moved back to the hellhole that he was from and got back together with the girlfriend he was with and cheating on me throughout the course of our relationship. And they had a kid together, blah, blah, blah. I thought that man was out of my life. But as it would turn out, for the last 20 years, this man has been stalking me physically, online. He stole money from me, has paid people to date me just to shit on me and hurt me. He's paid people to come into my life, watch me, follow me, stalk me. Rounded up a bunch of other men who, it was like their hobby to harass me and treat me like shit and try to make me feel bad. And this is the type of craziness that this man has done over the last 20 years. Now, today, I'm 40 years old, and he is like 46 or 47. And this man, here we still are. And so, sneakily, he sent in someone to start talking to me, and we'll talk about him in the next episode. He's also sent in people to destroy relationships that I've had, and he did that a couple of times as well. Again, stalking and lurking in the darkness, and as soon as I meet someone that I like and that I'm happy with, here he comes. Or he sends someone else in to date the guy that I'm dating to steal them away. And that happened a couple of times as well. I can't make this stuff up. And if I hadn't lived through it, I don't even know if I would believe it either. But I think it's important to talk about all these things because these are the same men who will swear up and down that they're better than everybody else and that they're better than women. But look at the trash that they do and look at the harm that they cause. So we'll continue this conversation in the next episode.